Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight we're reviewing Hobgoblin, one of the biggest selling beers in Britain at this moment, and obviously the new design as well. For me personally, I prefer the old design, as I have done with all these redesigned bottles, but hey ho, somebody's thought the idea up and gone with it, so as long as the beer tastes is good, that's all that really matters. So here we go. Made by Wychwood Brewery. Wychwood Brewery owned by Marston's, if you didn't know that. Wychwood Brewery, gotta say, one of the best in the UK. With beers like Hobgoblin, King Goblin, Goliath, Dunkelfester, Pump King, Black Witch, Arrow Rain, Firecatcher, I think, and lots more besides that. Beers that go across the whole spectrum of taste, flavours and types, so a really good brewery really. 5.2% this, so, and it wasn't until last year when I did a review of this before, and I used to read reviews from the beer aggregate websites, but a lot of the times I talk rubbish. But the good reviewers on there pick out the flavours and that, and I never until that moment you're trying to smell flavours, and I never knew the banana was one of the aromas and the flavour, and yet now first thing I can pick out, banana. Amazing. So obviously malty, obviously there's a banana taste to it. I mean, it says here chocolate, crystal malts, full-bodied toffee flavour and a fruity finish of figs, raisins and dates. Drink legendary. Yeah. And it is one of the best in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. This along with the likes of Shepherd and Neame's, Spitfire, and there's another one or two, I can't remember the others. But now they command a massive presence in all the big supermarkets, and even the likes of Lidl and Aldi. Aldi for sure, Lidl, can't remember now, maybe not. But yeah, it is all around, and you can see why as well. Good taste. It hasn't got the alcohol strength that you like the likes of its brother King Goblin has got, but on complexities with flavour and aroma it's very, very similar. Similar, not quite there, but similar. I still think King Goblin's the king. What a better name? Oh, beautiful. Good drink to end the day, and although the day's not ended, it's only 6 o'clock at night, and I'm going through all the reviews, and a lot of my early reviews have not got many views, and yet there's some absolute belting reviews amongst them, of some fantastic beers that I've done. So at some stage I may go back, and the ones that don't get a lot of views, I may have to just redo the review and do them again. But I suppose as the channel progresses and gets bigger, that's something I look at doing, because there's always somebody who's not seen a review. So that's good, because sometimes I worry about where, although I've got about 200 beers in the shed, you sometimes wonder, are you going to run out of beers to review? Probably never. Especially if I start going to visiting breweries soon. I think that's definitely on the agenda. Different breweries, go on brewery tours and go and pillage their sections. Definitely. still got a nice smoothness to it. And all them flavours that they said on there and I described, very much all there. It is a really good quality beer. And if you can get it on tap in a pub on draft, oh, treat yourself. But try and pick out the flavours. You'll be amazed. It'll be, what's this review? Go and pick out the flavours, see what flavours you can get. Comment below your flavours. It'd be interesting to see what other people get. Especially if they get different flavours, because sometimes you do. Sometimes people are able to get flavours that you can't get, and then you taste it. Yeah, there is some of that there. Why did I miss that? I mean, missing the banana taste is ridiculous. Fancy me missing that. I'm not doing no beer haul video this week because I'm going to save that money, but what I might do the week after, I might go and get a few beer kits, go to Love Brewing, probably my go-to site at the moment, and I want the port kit and the ginger beer kit, ginger wine kit, and then get a couple of, I may do a wine kit that I've not done before, just to see what's out there. You know, there's a lot of new wine kits these days, and with white wine I don't want to spend too much. There is a Chamblaise or Chablis, a wine kit. I might go for that and see how it tastes. And then there's like because obviously they word it slightly different so that people understand what they are, but for trademark purposes, and obviously I don't know if you have to pay for trademarks when you use them. So a lot of companies use kits that are spelt very similar. It's like the Chateau Duvois kit that I did before Christmas, and I never knew Chateau Duvois was just another word for Chateau Neuf de Pape. So you know, you live and learn, don't you? Even now, I look and think, oh, that's a strange name, and then you read about the kit, and it's done for a reason, obviously. So lovely. Not a beer you're going to get battered on. You know, you'd need 4 or 5 bottles of this to get going, but definitely good for appreciating at least. Oh, I do love the taste. I do love the different flavours, picking them out. Hasn't quite got the complexities that King Goblin, Sadler's Christmas Pudding Stout has got, but not saying that, you know, it's still a quality beer, and at 5% it will appease a lot of the people who don't like their beers too strong. One of the subscribers the other day, Bip, he commented that a beer was too strong for him, and yeah, for me, I love the stronger beers. Not so keen on the weak and alcohol-free beers, really. With stronger beers, some stronger beers anyway, you know, you do really get a lovely, the taste, the aroma and the strength all make that beer something really special. Fuller's have got it down to an art with some of their beers. Some of their beers are just extraordinarily good. And when I do any homebrew kits this year, I'm not going to add sugar. That was a classic mistake. Well, 2 mistakes I made on that evil or Bad Cat Imperial Ale I did. One, I added that kilo of sugar, probably shouldn't have done it. 2, I should never have brewed it in the shed when it was cold, you know, October. So the beer now is actually really good. It's, I mean, even from that last review I did of it, it's come on. It takes about 20 minutes to pour it off a glass though, because it's so, the bottles, you can imagine one of these bottles, well, one of these bottles was twice the size. However, it didn't blow. I'll never know. So you open it and it's like, and then you can see that it's like a residue in the bottom, and that residue all of a sudden is bubbling up, and next minute it's like a fountain. I could use them as bombs, I could. Just get one. Say there's a bunch of dickheads, and just lob towards them. It'd explode, cover them all in beer. I mean, for them it'd be great, and bits of plastic, obviously. But yeah, it's that powerful. So that extra kilo of sugar in that I did, that might not have all fermented out in the original place, but now at the secondary fermentation it has, and it's created still there's still a sugary in the background, but the strength of the beer is off the charts. It's we're talking above 10%, like imperial. Well, it isn't imperial ale anyway, but it's really, really strong. And all in all, wow. In fact, I had a bottle the other night, and I felt it afterwards. So, I keep promising myself not to yak too long, because you don't want listening to me for 20 minutes going on about rubbish. But anyway, so just then I got a nutty flavour from it, like roasted nuts. I could just eat some roasted nuts. I'm starving. I said no dinner yet. 6 o'clock, no dinner. Hey, it's just not good enough, is it? Wife's gone out running, no dinner. Hey, I've not got a trained ever. No. And even if I said that to her, I'd get a good hiding. So not literally, but she'd give me some shit for doing it. But hey, we've got a good relationship, yeah. But anyway, none of my friends watching this, I'm telling them, says he's been calling you. Chestnut coloured beer, whitehead. On the nose, there's definite banana. On the taste, there's banana, but there's the figs, raisins. It is a good, complex beer. If you think at the £1.25 mark that you're paying these days, that seems to be standard across the board. Round about that anyway. And you think you're getting a lesser beer. Don't. This is an absolute bob-on, brilliant beer. Its brother, King Goblin, 6.6%. For me, it's slightly better, but don't take away from the fact that this is one of Britain's best beers. Try saying that 5 times. Britain's best beers, yeah. Out of 5 then. Ooh. Oh, I love that. That just at the end, you've got the flavours there, lots of different flavours. Sign of a great beer for me. So out of 5, I'm going to give this fella, oh dear, no, that's a toughie, top 10 status. Yeah, it's got to be answered. It is a fantastic beer. If you like your ruby beers, I mean, they say it's ruby, but I'm going to give this 4.62 out of 5. We're talking top 10 beer territory, and it's got to be on your list of beers to try. Got to be. Right. Thanks for watching. See you soon.